What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including WWE superstar Virgil passes away. Is Cody and Seth versus The Rock and Roman happening at all? Vince still has power in WWE. Tama Tonga WWE bound. An AEW star to WWE surprise return. Cody scheduled for Smackdown and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on Wrestlelamia Shorts. Now, first story is unfortunately a very sad one, as WWE superstar Virgil passes away. Sad news to report, as former superstar Virgil, aka Mike Jones, has passed away at the age of only 61. According to Slam Wrestling, referee Mark Charles III posted the following news on Facebook. "My dear friends, it is with great sorrow that I bring news from the Jones family of the passing of our beloved Michael Jones, whom we know and loved as Virgil, Vincent, Soul Train Jones, and more. Virgil passed peacefully at the hospital this morning, and I ask that you pray for him and for his family. May his memory be eternal." Virgil competed as Soul Train Jones in Memphis Continental Wrestling Association before he achieved national success as Virgil, the bodyguard to $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase. The Virgil name was given to him as a rib on Virgil Runnels, aka Dusty Rhodes, but Virgil eventually parted ways with DiBiase, turning face and winning DiBiase's $1 Million Championship. Virgil left the WWF and joined WCW as a member of the New World Order, competing as Vincent, a play on Vince McMahon. Virgil was last seen on national television when he appeared as the special guest for Chris Jericho's Thanksgiving Thank You celebration on 29th April's 2020 edition of Dynamite. Sadly, Virgil's health deteriorated over the last few years, as according to Slam Wrestling Report, the former WCW star was diagnosed with dementia in 2022 and prior had 2 minor strokes before July 12, 2022. Just last week, Charles was spearheading an effort to have Jones move from the ICU to a nursing home after 2 more strokes. Charles was one of several individuals helping care for Virgil. We send our heartfelt condolences to Virgil's friends, family, and many fans. Next up, is Cody and Seth versus The Rock and Roman actually happening? There's intriguing news coming in concerning the rumored WrestleMania tag match between the teams of Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins and the team of The Rock and Roman Reigns. While the match hasn't been booked, many fans felt the WWE was going in this direction following the heated exchange between all 4 superstars at WWE's WrestleMania kickoff press conference and subsequent comments on Raw and Smackdown. And now Ringside News is reporting, Ringside News is confirmed following discussions with a seasoned member of the WWE creative team that this report holds some truth. However, it's worth noting that this proposal is just one of many ideas being considered for WrestleMania 40 weekend involving The Rock. The report added there are dozens of pitches, that's one of them, stated the creative team member, as fans recently saw Cody Rhodes challenge The Rock to face him before his WrestleMania match against Roman Reigns, which conceivably could happen at Night 1 of Mania. It's also possible that the match could be a setup for the aforementioned tag match. One issue that needs to be addressed is The Rock's physical condition. The Rock looks great and he's told fans in interviews that he's back in the ring practicing for his comeback. Nonetheless, will The Rock's body be up to the strain? You may recall The Rock was injured at WrestleMania 29 when he fought John Cena, suffering a torn quadricep and an abdominal injury that required an emergency hernia surgery. Likewise, John Cena underwent surgeries on each of his arms after his last run in WWE. While it's unknown if Cena suffered the injuries during his recent run in WWE, it seems likely. Both wrestlers are still in phenomenal shape, but their absence from the ring likely played a role in the injury. Factor in the aging process, and the WWE should be very careful with how many matches The Rock works and what type of matches. For example, putting The Rock in a tag team match seems like a good starting point, as he can rely on his partner to work some of the matches. Also, this would allow the WWE to book a longer match so fans feel they're not getting shortchanged with a main event match. The tag team match does have its risks, however, as while Seth Rollins is close to being cleared to compete after suffering a torn MCL meniscus, it's unknown how injured he is. Rollins might be able to pull off a match against Drew McIntyre, but the WWE is taking a chance having Rollins work back-to-back matches. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, WWE teases Rock's ring attire. Now, regardless of what match type The Rock works, the WWE is teasing some new ring attire for the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. While the image isn't showing everything, it's enough to get fans talking, and like anything in wrestling, fans are already weighing in. We get it's his basic outfit, but still it's cool to see him in his attire after so long. Next up, Vince McMahon still holds power in WWE. Fans may be surprised to learn that Vince McMahon still holds considerable power in WWE. While he resigned from WWE, a recent shareholder report from TKO Holdings noted that Vincent Kennedy McMahon, who served as executive chair of the company's board of directors until January 26, 2024, controls a significant portion of the voting power of the issued and outstanding shares of the company's common stock. While Vince still holds power, he no longer holds majority voting power as he did before the WWE merged with TKO. It'll be interesting to see if McMahon uses his power while he deals with the lawsuit filed against him by Janelle Grant. TKO Holdings held its Q4 earnings report conference call with shareholders, and during the meeting, TKO President Mark Shapiro was asked if TKO had any plans to buy a large amount of stock from a shareholder. Obviously, we're talking about Vince McMahon, specifically in terms of cashing stock. He still holds, I believe, 20 million shares. It's all registered. He'll do whatever he's going to do, and we're on the sidelines. We'll have a look and we'll see. We have no idea on timing. We're not having a discussion with him. He's given us no point of view on his motive or if he plans to sell or not, or if he does, how much. We're going to wait around and find out, just like you. TKO Holdings finds itself in a delicate situation with McMahon's lawsuit and his status as a powerful shareholder. It could take some time for the company to figure out the best approach to handling this matter without affecting the company's stock price and the lawsuit that's also filed against the WWE. Next up, Tama Tonga WWE bound. The WWE has landed a major signing as longtime New Japan Pro Wrestling star Tama Tonga is headed to WWE. Tama, the son of former WWE superstar Haku aka King Tonga, has worked in Japan for the last 14 years. Ringside News listed Tonga's many achievements in Japan, including 7 IWGP Tag Team Championship reigns alongside his brother Loa, and 4 Neverweight Open Championship victories in singles competition. His final act in Japan saw him relinquish the Never Openweight title to Evil on January 22nd in Nagoya, coinciding with the conclusion of his contract at the month's end. His farewell match on Saturday marked the end of an era in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Tama also played a major role in the Bullet Club, but there's no word on whether WWE's plans are for him, but Tama is likely going to make a major impact upon arrival. Next up, AEW star to WWE surprise return. Shawn Spears is back in WWE in a shocking return on 27 February NXT has the wrestling world asking how the WWE pulled it off and what's next for Spears. In case you missed the latest edition of the Black and Gold brand, Ridge Holland was cutting a promo about Ilya Dragunov when the lights went out and a mystery man in a hoodie struck Holland with a chair. That man, of course, was former WWE superstar Ty Dillinger, who is now working as Shawn Spears. Spears was last seen in WWE in 2019 and last competed in AEW until the end of 2023. A Fightful Select is reporting Fightful's Corey Brennan had been told multiple details on Spears' return. Fans have wondered what name Spears will go by, but Brennan can confirm he will go by Shawn Spears in this run. Few in NXT were aware of Spears' return, with one talent noting it was a complete shock. As of 8 PM Eastern Time, Spears was not listed on internal documents, nor was anyone else listed for Ridge Holland's promo. The WWE's efforts to keep Spears' return secret paid off as Fightful provided another example of the steps it took. In terms of rehearsals, Shawn Michaels will fill Spears' role in rehearsals with Holland earlier today. One source told Brennan that Spears was signed to a deal sometime before the first Three Faces vignettes began to air. His return was followed by a brief interview where he said he liked Ridge Holland, but Holland had been lying to himself. Shawn then said the truth can bring you to your knees, and that's why Shawn Spears is now in NXT. What do you guys think of the return? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, Cody Rhodes' schedule for Smackdown. It looks like this Friday's Smackdown just got even bigger as PW Insider is reporting that Cody Rhodes is scheduled to appear on the first March episode of the Blue brand. As mentioned earlier, The Rock is booked to appear in the next 3 weeks to SmackDown as part of the WWE's build-up to WrestleMania 40. Many fans believe that The Rock will answer Cody's challenge, and the fans will get a better idea whether Cody is going one-on-one with the Great One or he'll face him in a tag team match. And finally, WWE settles lawsuit with MLW. Last but not least, big news concerning the lawsuit filed by Major League Wrestling MLW against the WWE as they've settled a case for $20 million. According to Fightful's Jeremy Lambert, MLW filed an antitrust lawsuit against WWE, accusing them of interfering in television and streaming deals and poaching talent. While an announcement was made last December that the lawsuit was settled, this is the first time a dollar figure was mentioned. But there you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.